What is going on, my crypto fam? RJ here, and in today's video we're gonna do a recap on some of the highlights from yesterday's AMA with James Pelton and Forex Shark, the founder of Drip. And we are gonna go over a couple of things here that will be eye-opening for a lot of people that either have heard a lot of negative things about it or is kind of on the fence. Also, Drip's 1-year anniversary is actually coming up tomorrow. So for anyone that is in this DeFi crypto space, everyone knows that crypto moves in lightning speeds, kind of like dog years, but on steroids. So 1 month, 1 week in crypto is a long time, let alone a 1-year anniversary. That alone speaks for itself. But before we get started with this video, if you guys haven't already, please consider smashing that like button down below for the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you guys are new to this channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you guys are notified every single time I upload new content. We do have some super exciting stuff to go over here today, so without further ado, let's dive right on in to the flight deck. Welcome to the flight deck, everyone. Let's go ahead and go over the AMA yesterday. So I want to touch on a couple key points from James Pelton's AMA with Forex Shark. We're going to touch on why Forex actually hides its face, which his answer is quite brilliant. We're going to go over the roadmap and the price of Drip, and then the partnerships and projects that actually reach out over to the Drip side. So let's go ahead and share my screen here, and I think you guys can see me. Okay, so let's play this portion. So this is where James asks Forex, why do you hide your face? And I actually love Forex's picture he chose here. So let's play this clip here.
And I do. So we get a lot of comments saying, why does Forex Shark hide his face? And if you read the comments, the Drip community, you guys are pretty hard on people who show their faces. Just look at this, that you've been talking to me. But Forex Shark, do you want to just talk real briefly about your decision to not dox? It's just something that comes up a lot.
Yeah, well, there's nothing about showing your face. Nothing wrong with showing your face, right? Especially if you're not a developer doing like innovation in the space. But due to the regulatory changes in the market, especially in DeFi and in crypto, I think it's important that you don't give a target for regulators to put pressure on to try to get some sort of sway on the protocol. And this has always been my position, right? So there's that. There's also the fact that I'm a private person, and I've always been a private person. When Facebook came out, and well, when Facebook was very popular, like when I was in high school, I never even created a Facebook for myself, not even for my own personality, because I've never been the person that likes to share in that kind of way and be updating my own personal thing. Hey, I'm going to the gas station today. I'm going to the gym. I feel the need to update everybody on every move, like some people feel the need to do. I just don't feel the need to do that, and I like to have the projects and the code speak for itself. Now, on top of that, I'm interested in 4 major utilities in DeFi, and that is lending, insurance, gaming, and privacy. This is where I feel the future of DeFi is, and this is where I want to build. And one of those big use cases is privacy. And I feel that in order for a true privacy protocol to be effective, you cannot have a docs dev, especially a docs dev living in the US. And we see that with the recent news that's come up with Tornado Cash, where the Tornado Cash dev is a doxed resident of New York. He has several registered businesses in the US. The Ronin hack happened, where what the feds are essentially saying is North Korean actors did this hack. They pushed the money through Tornado Cash, and now, due to pressure that's been put on the Tornado Cash dev, and I'm sure there's all kinds of pressure being put on in the sense that, hey, your protocol is helping, state enemies avoid sanctions and all these things, which have major implications if you are allowing or helping someone do that, right? Major legal implications and regulatory implications. Now he's in a position where he's actually partnering, and Tornado Cash is partnering with Chainalysis Oracle in order to track their own users, block users who they feel are trying to avoid U.S. regulation or sanctions, and they're utilizing Chainalysis Oracle for their compliance model, which is an admission that Chainalysis can track their users, which we all knew they could track their users to some degree. We don't know exactly to what degree, but to go all the way out and partner with them to do that, it completely voids the use of a privacy protocol. And I'm sure the developer of Tornado Cash never thought that he would want to go in this direction, but it's the pressure that's being put on him from the U.S. government due to the people that use Tornado Cash, who are forcing him to do that, right? And of course, some of this is my speculation, but it's obvious what's happening, right? And they even basically announced that this is the case. So I've wanted to do some privacy model, and I've always felt that it's important to not have a docs dev. Now, what is best, right, is to have a developer who has a long-term track record of success and of providing quality products, doing raises where capital goes where it's supposed to go, and a consistent level of integrity attached to this developer. Then having the contracts themselves not be vulnerable to any sort of insider manipulation or rug pull or scamming, and then have a dev that is not doxed, so there's no regulatory pressure on the project and no attack vector there. That is the best case scenario, and that's what I feel that we have and what we'll continue to take advantage of.
Yeah, because I've had docs devs who ended up with an exploit, right? Or they ended up with a rug pull. I'd rather have a year history of, hey, Drip's been going for a year, and I'd rather have that history than a docs dev personally. And I think you're totally right on the regulation stuff. Once regulation starts coming in, they're going to be looking for critical points in these DeFi protocols, and that's where they're going to apply pressure. And so I totally agree with you.
And so with my history, Drip's a year old, Reap's like 2 years old. My Discord, where I've been doing pre-sale raises and advising projects, is 6 years old. And then I have a decade working in the space, right, where I wasn't public for the first 4 years. And, all of this is documented. And I encourage people to check it out. Yeah. And also we know that first of all, getting KYC or KYC papers, whatever, not hard, right? There's a million OTC type groups where you can buy KYC. You can get someone to stand in for you. And also we know that being doxxed does not prevent people from scamming. There are Canadian citizens who have registered crypto exchanges in Canada. Everybody knows them, and they flee to China after they take all the money, right? That's happened so many times. So we know that just being doxxed is no protection. It might be some element of, make you feel a little more secure, but when someone can take hundreds of millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars, and that's available to them, you cannot trust just them being known, because people are criminals, right? People do criminal actions whether they're known or not.
I totally agree.
So that's important to know. I feel like everyone really needs to listen to that snippet on why Forex believes why doxing is really, a lot of people put a lot of weight into the whole doxing situation, as opposed to Forex, who says, hey, listen, let the protocols and let the projects speak for themselves. I've been here for a decade. Right? Forex says, I've been here for a decade. I've released multiple projects and I'm still here. And not only that, the pressure coming from governments as well. When they start to have regulations, they're going to start to turn up pressure if you are doxxed. And like Forex says, if you're doxxed in the US. I really, really like his answer. Forex is a very, very highly intelligent person. And I think everyone that has had the opportunity to speak with him will all agree that he speaks on such a high level. You're just bullish on the guy himself. So we're going to turn this back to 2020, where he's going to talk about Drip's roadmap and the current pricing.
So much that is on the roadmap for Drip, and so much that was on the table that I put on the sideline to hyper focus on Piggy Bank in this migration, which are going right back on the table after Thursday. So I've never been more bullish and more confident about Drip. And really, price is, it's not something that I spend a lot of time worried about, because I know that, for one, when you account for all the mechanics, we're outperforming everything. And for two, if I keep improving, evolving, building, the mechanics and the system works perfectly, I know the price will take care of itself. And I'm extremely bullish over the long term. And I think now is a great time to get in, actually, because of the correction that we've had due to a displacement of focus, but then the fact that the focus is about to shift like extremely back onto drip, because we have a lot that we're about to do for drip, and then we're coming up on that 1 year mark where the early whales are about to start getting tapped out on it. So
there's another thing he said, right? We are coming up on Drip's 1 year anniversary, so the early whales will be all sold out. So it's going to allow for a new wave of investors to come in and now ride the next year of allowing to compound, allowing to just build up, and then start taking profits how you guys see fit. And then here in this particular instance right here, we're going to talk about how all the partnerships that's on the roadmap for Drip and why this is going to be an amazing year, I believe.
Get really excited about the partnerships. Is there any other partnership information that you want to leak?
And yeah, there are a lot of projects that have been reaching out to us for partnerships with Drip. A lot of opportunity there. There's a lot of people building, but I really don't want to give attention or credibility to any of them until we really have something that's secure and ready to go. And that's going to really take them to come to the table and show that they have something that is really worth us tying our credibility and investor base to. Now, we already know, like Chainlink, a PancakeSwap, they do have that already, and they reached out to us for it. So there's also BetFury, right? So BetFury is another person that reached out to us to see.
So I want to pause that and have people really understand the partners, the companies reaching out to Forex Shark: PancakeSwap, Chainlink, and BetFury. I don't know if it's in this snippet, but I think he also talks about onboarding with 2 fiat onboard, like MoonPay and another one. But these guys are reaching out to Forex. Companies like PancakeSwap do not reach out to people like Forex unless they know that the project is legitimate, or Chainlink for the matter.
If we were interested in having or allowing people to bet with drip tokens on BetFury, and also earn the BetFury token as the drip token is utilized, and they are also interested in building a drip exclusive game on BetFury. And these are all things they pitched to me. Now, these are things that are still on the table that that I put on the sideline so I could hyper focus on this piggy bank migration, which is going live on Thursday. But these are all things that are right on the table, and I'm so excited about jumping into. There are 2 other huge potential partnerships with on ramps, so fiat on ramps. One of them is MoonPay. The other one, the name slips my mind, and I've got asked about it for the past couple of days, and I keep saying the name slipped my mind. I just haven't even looked at the name yet because I've been so super hyper focused on piggy bank. But I know, I'm friendly with someone that was a super early investor, in the traditional market in MoonPay, and he has a lot of sway in MoonPay. So we applied for the other fiat on ramp project, and I have to follow up on that, which I'll be doing after Thursday, or after tomorrow, I should say. But MoonPay, the ideal with that is we've done the networking to have someone on the inside. So when we fill out the application, we have someone that is essentially on their board, ready to stand up for us and help sway the decision to service us.
So that's amazing to hear, the roadmap, the partnerships, and all the projects that reach out to Forex, and Forex's connection being in this space for over a decade. And so let's go ahead and quickly go over what I want to show you guys. The community of Drip and the whole community of passive income, and how positive and excited everyone is. No one's miserable, no one's fighting, no one's doing anything crazy. All the FUD come from outside projects, but the people inside of Drip is all amazing people to be a part of. A tweet from Charlene: this happened when was it say? This happened on April 10th. So Drip finally broke the 100,000 player mark after, before reaching its 1 year anniversary, which is amazing. And if we scroll here, so if you do like a generic search for hashtag drip, and you will see a lot of people's posts on here, a lot of people just showing what they've been doing, what they've been making, a lot of people showing their before and afters. You'll see a lot of people kind of like, hey, this is how much I've made. A huge day for me. I reached 2 goals. And if you just keep scrolling down, you'll see that there's just so much positive energy inside the drip ecosystem and the drip community. Why? Because everyone is earning 1% daily compounded interest every single day. It doesn't matter whether the price is going up or down. You take the amount and the value you have, and you're compounding that 1% every single time. 1% every single time. And so happy birthday Drip. Capital raises on Friday, 2022. And so again, Drip's 1 year anniversary is tomorrow. So a year in DeFi, a year in crypto is a long time. And here's Crypto Crazy. Started my Drip journey on January 23rd and has been a great ride. Can't wait to see 6 months from now. So he started his deposits with 25 Drip. And then since he updated this on April 22nd, he now has 347 Drip from 25, just compounding every single day. Hoop Fresh over here says, my guy Paid Boy T with the 1 year Drip YouTube. Check it out and show some love. He's doing a Drip network of 1 year anniversary. He has 10,000 Drip in there, paying him $3,500 every single day. That is life-changing for a lot of people. If we take a look at Andy P. So as promised, the DripCon paid me a visit tonight. We chatted about how Drip will change our lives and shared a beer to celebrate my 40th birthday this Thursday. I cannot thank him enough for recommending Drip to me. Life-changing opportunity. So if we talk about that phrase right there, life-changing opportunity, I myself have a fiery passion to change lives, to help people break away from the corporate chains of 9 to 5 and live their life the way they see fit, whether that's through crypto passive income, whether that's through real estate, whatever it is. That is my fiery passion. So if we take a look at some of these messages coming up, this hits me hard. This hits me deep because we are doing what we set out to do, right? So Jeff over here, a big thank you to RJ. Somehow this surfer with little knowledge and a killer tan is making enough passively to pay my rent. That is crazy right there, right? So he's now making enough passively to pay rent. One of the biggest bills that a lot of people have is either rent or mortgage. Now imagine if that is taken care of by a passive income play such as Drip. Now all you have to worry about is what? Cell phone, car payments, and groceries and insurance, right? And now thanks to passive income plays such as Drip, he's making enough to where his rent is covered from that. That is amazing. If we take a look at Tyler, steady returns is better than gambling. People will slowly learn that passive income and compounding interest plays are where it's at. Still earning 1% daily. It doesn't matter what the market conditions are, you are earning 1% every single day. So even if price is going down overall as a market, you are still outperforming them because of the 1% daily. So right now where Tyler is, he's earning $142 every single day from Drip, and that comes out to $4,278 extra a month. What can you guys do with $4,278 extra a month? Will that help pay more bills? Will that help get you invested in other things? Will that help go on date nights with your loved ones or spend some more family time? Maybe treat your family to the movies or go out to dinner. Nonetheless, Drip is paying for that. Drip and passive income plays is what's making that possible. Now, if we take a look at, again, my tweet, I have this pinned on my wall because, again, this is something that is a burning, fiery passion of mine. And so if we take a look at Chris, who sent this email to me a long time ago, he said, first off, I want to thank you so much for turning me into Drip and Strong. This has allowed me to quit my job of 27 years. And if we scroll to the next one, hey man, I just wanted to say thank you for the passive income plays. I already make more than what I made in my last job. And then finally, my boy Moonboy, who I got approval from to show this, thanks for all the plays. I know I dog on your projects, that's because I ain't a G-Gen. But you've seriously had a positive change in my life. Car insurance was due. My wife's birthday was in February. My business floors needed renovating. Literally, all that came from the profits of your plays. I appreciate you. Nothing but respect. Respect Moonboy. Love that guy. But let's go ahead and just address everything that needs to be addressed here. Everyone in the drip community, James Pelton, Juvier's Gems, everyone in the drip community, if you just do hashtag drip, you will notice that everyone is very positive. Everyone is very excited because everyone is making insane passive income plays. Everyone within the drip community has an overall sentiment of positivity. Normally, all the FUD and all the BS that you'll hear yapping from outside, yapping all around, is normally other projects hating on it because either their project's not doing so well, or they're jelly, or you just don't know what the reason is. But if you can, you guys can go on Twitter itself, you guys can go on YouTube itself and look at and feel the overall sentimentality of the project itself. Forex Shark is an absolute beast of a developer. He could stop at any time. He could just say, you know what, this is just too stressful. I don't need to deal with this. I don't need to deal with haters. I don't need to deal with people complaining. But he wants to. The difference is he wants to. He wants to continue doing it. He loves doing it. He's here to make a statement. So let's go down to the very core foundation and fundamentals of why we are in crypto. And that is to make money. That is to make life-changing money and possibly passive income plays to where we can quit our jobs and have passive income supporting our lifestyle to where we can just enjoy time with our loved ones, with family, and with friends, and to just be able to do whatever we want. Drip has been out since April 22nd of last year. Tomorrow marks Drip's 1-year anniversary, so it has been out for a while. It has proven itself for a full year. It hasn't gone anywhere. It hasn't rugged. It is still here. And everyone since last year has been compounding 1% every single day, earning 1% interest every single day. And because of that, has been outperforming every single project in a bear market. Because yes, the entire market is in a downward projection, but because Drip and a lot of the players of Drip have been compounding 1% a day, they have been able to soften the blow of the overall market. Now, as you heard Forex talk about, he's now about to refocus everything he has onto Drip again, because he was trying to launch Animal Farm and fix all the issues that Animal Farm had with its piggies. And now he's about to refocus everything, the partnerships on Drip, the new UI on Drip, and we are about to head into a crazy new phase of Drip that I'm just super bullish and super excited for. So I hope you guys really did enjoy this video and you found it super helpful. If you did, do me a favor and smashy that like button down below for the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you guys are new to this channel and you learned something new, do me a favor and please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you guys are notified every single time I upload new content. And obviously, if you guys are interested in joining Drip, I will leave my buddy link in the description below. With that being said, if you guys have any other questions, just please post them in the comment section below. Life is too freaking short, so eat some delicious food, drink some delicious drinks, do some good in the world, spread some positive vibes, and I'm going to see everyone on the next crypto video next time.